Okay, guys. I didn't read this in full detail, but this is WFSO reaction, and I just have to say something about this. So, I guess like Bruce Prichard was interviewed, and he explains why WWE choose to promote smaller PLE cards, which means less matches and stuff like that. 10 matches on a card is hard to watch. Liar. Depends on what you do with it. If you do like 10 matches in like 4 hours, fine. But like what AEW does, have like 10 matches in like 5 hours until like almost midnight, then yeah, that's something different. You can't. So when you look at the presentation and you put so much many things in 10 match card at the end of the night, what do you remember? Um,
Okay, but that's the same that goes with anything. I can remember some pay-per-views and remember like 2 matches from them. They may be completely different 2 matches to the 2 matches that you may remember, or that somebody else may remember, or somebody else. You're not going to remember everything.
exactly.
And it's okay.
Right. You're most likely going to remember the main event, but there may have been an angle in the third match in a hell of a match, but you have forgotten because you have seen so much of other SHIT, good, bad, or indifferent. I think less is more. No, y'all need to stop with this crap. Talk about
No,
less
but the
is
thing
more.
is, the less is more thing works if you are being consistent in giving out quality. If you've got a damn good card for, like, say, 5 matches, make them damn good, because we've seen some where the matches have been phenomenal. You know?
Right. No, I don't think it's the less is more. I think they're just being cheap. That's basically what it is. And probably what TKO probably told them, like, you don't need to have that many matches and stuff like that, but you want to high rise to price the tickets. Talent is not paid on pay-per-view buys. There is no time allowance. They don't really want more than 3 hours. Says who?
No, what we don't want is the long ass intros. The 2 hour pre shows is what we don't want.
Right. Cause yeah, what's the point of just having the pre-show? You want to have like 4 or 5 matches in the pay-per-view? Fine. Have like 2 matches on the pre-show. Made no sense putting like a 2 hour pre-show, none but talking. Not everybody want to hear talking. Okay, so let's see. It's a different time and a different way people consume. I need my WrestleMania moment. You have a moment next month in the main event. I want to be on WrestleMania. Where? It's going to get lost here and you're doing this here. There's a lot more territory and avenues. Plus you're doing television every week. Television just a value as a PLE. With rights fees. That's just from themselves, they're being cheap. Not everybody is on television every week. You might put your top stars on television every week, but not everybody else is going to be on television every week. So, excuse my French, but that's bullshit. It really is. To be on television to a huge number of people versus PLEs, that has changed. Every time you're on screen, it's valuable. Oh, okay, that's from his own podcast. I'm sorry, but it's bullshit. It really is. You will want everybody in your roster to shine. It's plus if you want to like get more money coming out, like have more merch and stuff like that, you gotta put a lot of people in there. And plus, like you got SmackDown now, 3 hours.
But we know they won't put the money in. They want the money, they won't put it in.
Right. So a lot of people already seeing through it, and they just act like, at times they don't care. Of course, you're going to sell out like overseas and stuff. They rarely see you guys. And the sad thing is, at the same time, small cities like Milwaukee is not going to see y'all that much either. Because of y'all doing. If you don't see that, then yeah, WWE is part of the problem. It's going to like be down on their future. It's probably going to end up getting worse. You already got like half the people that can't even afford, their family to go to a event.
Well, we used to be able to, let's be honest, when it came to events, we'd be able to have you, me, Robert go. We'd be able to book a hotel and have money for food.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, yeah, we kind of sit down like, okay, well, it's going to cost this much for this ticket, this one. Well, you go and do, go. I'll stay at the hotel and I'll be, there. And I mean, you can't do the whole family experience that we used to be able to do.
Especially in the mid 2010s, when they raised their price, but it still wasn't like bad as it is now. So I know probably they're not watching this or TKO ain't watching this, but I'm sorry, but it's bullshit. It really is. It really is. And people will going to see you anyway because you're putting it to the point that they rarely going to see you now, except for the big market. You're probably going to make money in the big market, but small markets is like, okay, all you're going to do is just show help like once a year. I'll wait till next year.
We understand that COVID did a number on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we get that. We're not diminishing that from the situation. But how long do we go blaming COVID for everything that goes on?
Exactly. We can't.
There comes a point where if you want the fans back, you're going to have to work with the fans to get them back.
Exactly. Like more meet and greets or something like y'all used to do before the 2010s when y'all suddenly, stopped for some reason. Like, do more of those, especially like in small cities that you're going to be there like either the day before or day after or something like that.
God, we used to go to a lot, didn't we?
Yeah. And you were like, I can't wait to go meet and greet. I don't care who I meet.
Yeah, it was like, oh, so-and-so's going to be there this time. Who's going to be there that time? Who's driving? Where are they going to have it?
Exactly. It used to be that kind of fun in the early 2010s, and now you get to the late 2010s, and of course, today. The last time WWE hosted a meet and greet with something to do involved with a WWE star, it was Hornswoggle. And it's kind of like a bad thing too because he's from here.
Well, you went down to Illinois and met
LA
Knight.
Yeah, that's in Chicago, a big city.
But I'm saying that's still the closest it came to you, which isn't fair for fans who can't get there.
Exactly.
That's the other thing. WWE's back to avoiding certain states again.
Mm-hmm. Because we knew they was avoiding certain states like in the past, but it's like they trying to avoid more. For why? I don't know. But probably the only thing they can make up for things like being good, like here in Milwaukee, is they bring a PLE for once. Doesn't matter what PLE or whatever, but bring something. Because it's been like almost 10 years since they had one, and that shouldn't be happening. But y'all, let me know what y'all thoughts here. Y'all heard our thoughts already, and we just think this is like just bullcrap. So comment below. Please subscribe. Try and get to 1,000 subscribers, and we will start doing giveaways when we get to that point. Check out the website WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com. Upcoming events and stuff like that for the Midwest of wrestling. Videos like this and all other stuff. And thank our sponsors and thank the people we are sponsoring, like Maddie's Mary and Slam and Championship Wrestling. But anyway, guys, man up, woman up, face up. Until I guess that too. So until the next video, y'all have a good one and see you later.